Welcome to my channel on self-improvement and spirituality in practice. My name is Greicy Hoo. I've been a therapist and astrologer for over 20 years, but I'm not conventional. I have a different approach. Why? Well, I grew up in São Paulo, Brazil, a very rich country, at least in terms of spirituality, which was always very important to me. So I had access to a completely different way of seeing life, mediumship, channeling, talking to dead people, or just disincarnated spirits, being aware of other realities like the astral plane, energies, how is life after physical death. This is all very common for me. And with this constant contact with the other side, I had access to unique knowledge that led me to develop a different method as a therapist. Today, I use the birth chart more as a powerful diagnostic tool because in it I can see the main challenges in a person's life and the lessons they are here to learn. Do you know those repetitive and negative patterns in your life, that kind of unpleasant people and frustrating situations you always have to deal with from time to time? Well, they are instruments of life to teach you something. And unless you learn what you need to evolve, I'm sorry to say, you won't go to the next level. I can also identify in your natal chart what I call sabotaging subpersonalities. And this is a new concept you won't see out there because it's something that I learned from higher spirituality. The subs, like I call them, are like entities in your psyche working behind the scenes of your unconscious to attract or repel people and situations to your life. And believe me, they are way more powerful than limiting beliefs in terms of unconscious self-sabotage. Through your birth chart, I can identify all the main challenges, lessons, and sabotaging subs immediately to go straight to the point in a brief therapy process. And if you are going through a hard time in your life, I can see if there is a specific astrological transit affecting any point in your chart. This way, I will know the why and the what for, giving meaning to your troubles. In other words, what's the purpose behind those challenging situations and how you can deal with them to have better results and less suffering. Cool, right? So in practice, I don't need several sessions and months to get to know you, try to guess what to do in your case, and get results. Because I also specialized in accessing the forces and intelligences of the unconscious to work with them and make them act for my clients, transforming their lives for the better. And these forces create our reality, even when we are sleeping. I also retrieve lost parts of the soul using modern techniques I learned from higher spirituality on the other side of life too. And I work online because energy has no distance. No, I don't need the person to be in front of me. And I don't use any kind of hypnosis or rituals. I really keep things simple. This way, my client is conscious all the time and taking part in the process, which is very interesting for them. Another thing, if you want to access your higher self, there's no need for you to meditate for months, maybe years. No, the world has evolved, and so did the spiritual techniques available today. With a single soul retrieval session, you can have direct and easy contact with your best part and talk to your soul at any time afterward to receive wise guidance in your life. I do that. My soul is always accessible to me whenever I want any enlightenment. To change the effects, you need to work on the cause. I don't know any other formula. Do you? My sensitivity was trained to identify the cause of any situation in life, and using the right tools and techniques, it's possible to work on the internal aspect to transform the external reality, many times in just one session. Do you want to understand why things go wrong in your life? What's the real cause behind them? And what can be done to change your reality? I may help you. As a therapist, my work is based on three pillars: how to deal better with yourself, which is a lot of work, with others, more work, and with life, even more work. And this channel is to share my knowledge about all this. After all, no one is born with this type of instruction manual, right? So, if you're into self improvement and spirituality in practice with no blah, 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 this is the channel for you. Subscribe and enjoy.